It's Margarita Skypin, and in today's episode, we will talk about peridot. It is not a very common gemstone, but one that deserves a lot more than it has on the market so far. Without further ado, let's talk about peridot. Peridot is an August gemstone, or considered to be an August gemstone. For those of you that believe in birthstones, I know a lot of Leos are not liking this stone at all, and actually I am an August birth baby, and I can't say that I'm over the top about peridot. I have a few pieces of my collection of peridot, but it's mostly because of the fact that I'm an August baby that I did acquire them. I can't say that I'm on the moon about the actual stone. I do think it's pretty. It's very summery. We've done some really cool earrings with it because it's just such a vibrant colors, but we don't get a lot of orders for it. And part of the reason is because of the color. I mean, you'd be surprised. It's green, and a lot of people love green. We get a lot of orders for green. But as you would imagine, we get them for emerald. Everybody loves that dark emerald, rich, deep color. And not a lot of people like that limey, yellowish, greenish color. But let's talk about the actual peridot. Where does the name come from? It is Arabic. I don't remember the actual word in the Arabic, but it does come from Arabic. As I said, it comes in yellowish green, greenish brown, sort of all the lime colors. In the nature, there are peridots that are, this mineral itself comes in different colors. It's white, there's brownish, there's yellowish, but we know peridot for green, and there's no other color. You will not see blue, red, or orange peridot anywhere. It is only lime green color with kind of a variation in that lime green spectrum. I have a lot of different peridots right here. It is cut in all different shapes and sizes, in emerald and oval and round and princess and marquise. It is all over the spectrum. It gets cut quite a lot. And actually, one of my clients' favorite way of wearing peridot is in chips, which is very interesting, but there are a lot of jewelry items that are made with peridot chips. And I don't know why people like that. I think maybe because it gives that earthy feel to it as opposed to when it's cut. But a lot of our clients do ask about chips. We don't work with peridot chips, but I do get a lot of people asking about it instead of the actual cut version. Now, with peridot, we have a lot of earrings and rings and pendants. It's a pretty widely known stone. I can't say that it's super popular, but we do get a few sales here and there, especially with like ladies trying to buy something to spice up their summer collection. It's obviously not an engagement material. We never got an engagement ring order with peridot. We never got anything serious with peridot. And when I say serious, I mean we wouldn't get an order with like, let's put a peridot in the middle and 4 carats of diamonds as a halo. No, never happened. So peridot is used mostly as sort of playful extra jewelry. So that's what we do, a lot of earrings and pendants. But peridot is about 6.5 to 7 on a Mohs scale, which makes it not that hard. That's another problem with peridot. We did make a cocktail ring once for a lady, and it was with a really big oval peridot. Can't remember how many carats, but over 20 for sure. And one of the issues we've stumbled upon, which you would assume since the hardness is not so good, is the fact that she has to come back once in 2-3 years in order to repolish the stone because it gets scratched a lot. So that's one of the limitations of peridot. If you are on the market buying something for peridot, go for playful jewelry, and not something of a statement jewelry, just because you will get problems with having the stone scratched. So my 2 cents is, if you are on the market for peridot, buy playful jewelry. Peridot forms not like a lot of other gemstones. It actually forms like a diamond, and it doesn't form in Earth's crust. It does form with volcanoes, which makes it a little bit different. Nevertheless, we have a lot of peridot in the world. There are a lot of mines, and it's not a scarce material. There's peridots in US, there's peridot in Russia, there's peridot in Canada. It is a very, very widely known stone, and that's one of the reasons it's not as expensive, and one of the reasons it's great that you can afford to do some jewelry with peridot or buy the rocks for yourself. A lot of people believe that peridot is associated with abundance and money, And it's just such a great stone when it comes to rejuvenation. And that's for those of you that believe in the spirituality of that gemstone. But I would say for me, and having to be the Leo girl of August birth months, peridot is just a happy stone. You know, when you look at peridot, like I have these two pair of studs that are one of my favorite. It just gives me happy vibes. You know, when I'm in that mood and I want some happiness in my mood, or it's Monday morning, you guys know what that means. I put on a pair of peridot and they make me happy. Just a happy summer stone for me. Peridot does have inclusions, and I will show you up close right now. You can see these black PKs. These are inclusions in the peridot. Although this pair of earrings, the peridot is Burmese, which is one of the most expensive peridot on the market. That comes from Burma because it's just scarce. So a lot of people look for Burmese peridot, and a lot of people ask, especially if they're on a hunt for doing a cocktail ring or something of a more substantial value, they would go for Burmese peridot. These two are Burmese. They are available in our store, but they are a little bit included, and you can see the inclusions inside the stone. Now, peridot normally is not very included. So you can see all the other gemstones that we have that are loose, the ovals and the emeralds and the round cuts, they are all completely clean, and most peridots are actually clean. You will find it more rare to have inclusions on the market just because there's so much of the good peridot. The cutters that do cut the peridot choose the good ones. And why these are not clean? It's because they are scarce material. They're Burmese peridot. And when it comes to Burmese peridots, you will find a lot of them on the market with actually inclusions because, like I said, people buy them for the fact that they are Burmese more than for the fact of being clean. What else? Peridot is also called olivine or crystallite. We've heard that a lot. And I would say that it is a semi-precious stone. They are super inexpensive. I think for a pair of earrings, you can find them today for $150, for $300, depending on if you're going with gold or silver. I've seen some silver earrings for even, I think, under $100 with small peridots. So if you are on the market for just spicing up your summer collection, I recommend peridot. Why not? It's a very happy stone, like I said. And I think that it's underestimated because today you can still make quite a few jewelry pieces or buy a few jewelry pieces that are relatively inexpensive and are super beautiful with this semi-precious peridot. I hope you learned something new today. It's Margarita Skypin, and I'll see you in the next episode.